Okie dokie, the devil has been very speaky spokey and up to something mokey, but it is time for him to get demoted. Now, let's get to the crux of the matter and start talking about something proper. Hey, I'm Renee, but you can call me Blade, and this is the Oh My God Show. Okay, calm down. I could really use a wish right now. Wish right now. Wish right now. Anyway, seriously, um, sometimes when you feel like your back is against the wall and you feel depressed or down or anything, and you really feel like like seriously, like either I disappear or something happen or something gotta give because things are just basically not working out for you. And sometimes we all get to that point. Sometimes we all get to that point. Come like him. Sometimes we all get to that point where we feel like we could really, really, really use a wish right now. And I mean, don't ask me what the rest of Eminem's song means. I mean, I really don't get it all. I don't hear what he's saying, but I mean, to an extent, I guess we all can basically identify with that sort of feeling. That you get to that point where you feel like seriously, somebody do something quick before me do something that I'm gonna regret. And basically, in the Bible, we have a lot of examples of young people who became flustered or frustrated because of life or its challenges. And one person that I would want to talk about today is David. David was basically described as a man of God's own heart. And David, when he was just a young boy and he had to go up against Goliath, and you know the whole story with Goliath and David. Goliath was a Philistine and he was a giant, and David had to go up against him. And even when they gave David Saul's armor and shield and sword, of course he could have used it, but he was so tiny and so weak that he could not manage the sword and the armor. So he decided that what, he was going to go in the name of the Lord, and he said that what, Goliath, Philistine, whoever you are, you are coming to me with a sword and a shield, but I am coming in the name of the Lord. And many of us, we are basically taught to be self-confident and have self-esteem and all that. But aside from all of that, the bottom line is to basically put your trust in God. David did not say I have confidence in self. David did not say I have self-esteem. I'm not bashing self-confidence or self-esteem. We all need to have it. But what I am saying is that we need to put our confidence and our trust in God. And whenever life gives you um those limes or lemonades or whatever, and you lemons, I mean, and you have to basically make something of it, just don't flip, don't trip. Just put your faith in something. Put your faith in something that can work. Put your faith in Jesus Christ. And I'm just saying that, David put his trust in God. He said, listen, you are coming to me with your sword, with your shield. I am coming in the name of the Lord, and with my little pebbles and with my little sling. So many times, irrespective of how worthless we may feel, or irrespective of how we may think that we only need a wish, and if we don't get that wish, then we cannot prosper, we cannot succeed. I'm here to tell you that what, Jesus Christ is able to make our wishes, our dreams come true. And the way we go about it, of course, is not by wishing. When you wish, you cannot be sure if who is listening to wishes. But when you pray, when you earnestly pray to God, when you trust in God, when you put your best foot forward, then I am sure that God Himself will deliver you. So that's basically what I have to say today. I'm basically a bit, you know, tired and everything, but I had to do the show. I didn't want to become too inconsistent. But as the song says, I could really use a wish right now, and I'm not lying. Sometimes I really feel like I get to that point where I'm like, Jesus God, like please, I'm trying, I'm doing my best, and sometimes your best doesn't seem to be good enough. And sometimes you can't even explain to people what you're going through. You're in pain, but you still have to go to school. You're in pain. but you still basically have to represent. You still have to stand up and you still have to smile and take it. And everything is basically crumbling around your family, crumbling, relationship crumbling. Everything else is crumbling around you, and you still have to stand up and you still have to shout and you still have to put your best foot forward. And there is nothing wrong with that. There is nothing wrong with putting on a face, stepping out there and saying, listen, I have my fears, I have my doubt, I have my problem, but I need somebody to basically stand by me right now. I really need to get through this. And God Himself will come through and He will help you. So that is what I really want to talk about. And of course, I can't forget about my Oh My God feature. So our Oh My God feature is my favorite all-time young men in the Bible are the three Hebrews boys, Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego, who they decided when they were to bow before the idol that the King Nebuchadnezzar put up, and they refused basically to bow down to the image, and they said, you know what, even if God don't deliver us from this fire, from this heated flame, from this furnace, we are still not going to bow to the enemy. And these young men in the Bible are my main role models. And many times in my personal life, even though I profess to be a Christian, and even though I profess to be a young lady who wants to be of class and dignity and whatever. Sometimes when life pressures you and you are basically backed up in the corner, I've had to basically tell myself that, you know what, even if God don't deliver me, I am not going to bow. And even if things don't work out the way or I want them to work out, I am not going to bow. You know why? Because God is not, I am not the boss of God. And whatever God gives to me is a gift. He does not owe me anything. So therefore, I'm just gonna humbly be asking God, I have this situation and I want you to deal with it. God, I have this issue and I want you to help me with it. And basically that is how I want to see it. So basically, my time is so running out. I want to basically leave you with that for this time. So as we always say, for the in Hebrews chapter 12 verse 4 verse 12a, sorry, 12 verse 4a, it says that, or something like that, it says that, for the word of God is quick and powerful and sharper than any two-edged sword. Okay, so I am Blade and I'm going to be pressing that little button thingy. So bye. See you next time. I could use a wish right now.